Okay, so today we're going to be looking at some brackets to put on a front of a Toyota Camry. This is a 2019 Camry. The one you get from the Toyota dealer is this one. It's between $10 to $14 depending, and with this bracket you would screw this into there's a black piece of plastic behind this mesh grill, and this would screw directly into that, like a black bumper piece with these long screws. And on the back of here, you can see that this goes into the mesh on the lower part of the grill, and then the screws go through here. The good thing about this bracket is that it doesn't actually screw into the bumper that you can see very well. You'd have to get really close to see the screw holes because it's kind of behind this mesh. And I'm going to show you on my car outside in a little bit. So this is an option. So instead of this, again, this is like $13 to $14. I got a slide bracket, and they're based out of San Antonio, Texas. And basically what they have is a bracket system that you don't have to actually screw into your bumper. So it's not permanently mounted. You can take it off or put it on. So in the kit they send you, they have extension pieces, an Allen wrench. They have some foam with the pieces taped to it, bracket, and the lower bracket. So, and they also have instructions on the bottom. So we're going to put this together. So basically, this is going to be held in on the mesh part of the grill using these spacers. So let me take everything out of the bags and then we'll start putting it together. Okay, so when you get everything out of the bags, you'll have a piece right here, which you'll start with first. So they have two different kinds of brackets. One's for mesh grills, and the mesh grills look like this cross hatch kind of thing. And then you have the horizontal grill slats that just, run horizontally. So the way this works is you'll take this out to your car, and there'll be holes like that, and you'll put this through the grill and then turn it up like this. Hey, I'm making a video. Okay, so this goes through the mesh grills. You turn it up like this, and these are adjustable, so you can make it fit inside the mesh. Once you get it to where you want it, you just tighten these down with the Allen wrench that they've included, like this. And then they have these washers, and it has a rubber backing on it. So this is going to go against the grill. So once you get this inside, this will go against the mesh grill, and you use these spacers, and you can then put it. It has three different holes you can screw it into, whichever one lines up correctly for your vehicle. Almost forgot the lock washer. So the lock washer goes on here, this goes on here, and then you'll select one of these that fits for your car. So you just tighten this up until it's snug. You don't want to over tighten, obviously, because it's attached to basically plastic, right? So in this case, I'll just tighten it up. So we'll do this other side. This goes on here. Again, the rubber part goes against the mesh part of your grill, like that, and then into here, like this. Now once this is on, and I'm going to show you how to install this on the car. So once that's on, then you can take this piece, and this is what holds your license plate. And this is all made out of metal. All this is a metal material. And of course this is a plastic and a rubber washer here. And everything else is made out of metal. So once you get that on there, this can be mounted either this way, like this, and then you would screw your license plate in using these bottom holes, or it can be mounted like this, and you could screw your license plate in from the top. And these can be adjusted with these screws, however how you need it. So right now I'll just show it how this looks. So you put this like this, you take these two big screws, lock washer, it goes in here like this, and then this one and this one on here like that. And then you would take these two screws and put your license plate on here and then attach it with these screws. So that's basically how you do it. I'm going to show you how to install it on the Camry. So let's go outside and see how it's done. Okay, so now we're outside. This is the front of the car, and there's different little hole divots here that you can use. So if you're using the OEM bracket, that just goes on here like that, and then you would screw it and mount it permanently on there. Again, it doesn't go into any of the shiny plastic area. You'll still see it if you look close, but you know, many other cars you have to screw directly into the bumper, so at least Toyota kind of gives you an option to have it hidden a little bit. But it's not going to be very easy to take this off if you wanted to. So again, I got this bracket from Slide Brackets. It's $75, which is a lot more expensive than this, which is only like $10 to $14. But it gives you the freedom to mount it and take it off pretty easily. And you can mount it again anywhere you want, as long as it doesn't cover up your sensors, right? So okay, so now we're going to install this bracket. We want to stick it through the mesh and then turn it up like this, and then we'll take these extenders and you put the lock washer, and then you put this big rubber washer, so it has rubber on one side and the plastic on the other. You put it through the hole on your grill and you turn and tighten. You don't want to tighten too much because it is plastic, but you want it to be on there nice and snug. So once you get it on there, and Grab this one. Be helpful. Not all the way. We just want to get this one in too. In the same hole. Tighten it down. Like that. And we're just going to do it hand tight. Don't want to make it too tight because again it's plastic. So it's on there. Pretty secure. And of course tighten these down once you get it in the place that you want it. Make sure these are tightened. This one. These are tightened down nice and snug. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Now we take our bracket again. I adjusted it so that it was all the way on the bottom because I want to mount it from the top down like this. So we take this, put these, lock washer, and the big screw. And tighten it. The other one, lock washer. Tighten it down. And the good thing about this is, again, is it's adjustable, so you can slide it left or right to get it exactly centered how you want it. And then you can tighten it down with your screwdriver. So what do you think? Is that center? Okay. So just tighten this down here, here, like that. It's on there, nice and tight. Next part, here's your license plate. If you have a frame or anything like that, you can mount it on here. So take this, put these on here. And there we go. So it's not touching any of the painted areas. It's offset. It still has some air that can go in the bottom, and it's not like a solid piece like this. You know, this is bulky. So this will actually allow air to come underneath and around the plate. You can get behind it if you needed to for any reason. That's what it looks like. It's a little expensive at $75 plus shipping, but if you don't want to screw into your bumper or leave permanent marks, or if you need something that's easy to uninstall and reinstall on your car, this is a great option. They do have some that'll go into your tow hooks, but that wasn't really an option for me on this car. So this is perfect for this is a 2019. I better work with the 2018 and other Camrys as well. You can check fitment with them. They have pictures of installs on their website. Their website is in the description below if you want to check them out. The one thing I would say though is that they're always out of stock. So if you want one, you have to go when they say they're going to have them in stock, because within a few days they're usually gone. I really like this bracket. It works really well. The instructions are great. Installs easily. So if you have any questions or comments, put them below, and please like and subscribe. See you for another review.